Hi, everybody. It's me again, Dee, with Ideology. I'm Dee from Chicago. I gave you a little insights today, earlier, or my first video of who I am and what I'm going to talk about and things like that. So, I had mentioned a meltdown, sort of mini meltdown that I had today at Office Depot. I had to go to Office Depot to get fingerprinted because I got a job offer for a temporary gig as a census taker with the Census Bureau, whatever government place. It's just temporary gig, part time, to go door to door, take ask people questions, blah blah blah. So, anyways, I have to go through security clearance, so I had to go get my fingerprints taken, which is fine. I kind of questioned it because I own many certifications, licenses, permits, I guess you will, for concealed carry for firearms. And I'm a firearm instructor. I don't think I mentioned that in my first video, but I still do that part time. But I'm getting away from the CCW and going more into training classes. But, anyways, so I also had a liquor license because I used to own two bar restaurants up north in Chicago area. And I just still can't figure out once your fingerprints are on file for guns, license, permits, liquor license, you'd think that it would be somewhere in the system. I have no idea, but I had to go and do it all over again. So, whatever. So, I drove all the way to Gainesville because that's the only place that does it around here. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not too keen about ever going to downtown Gainesville. Not a big fan. That's why I moved out to the country. But, anyways, I digress. So I go there, and since I was there, I did fingerprints, did the IDs, took the picture, all that stuff. No big deal. I needed paper for my computer, for my printer. So they have, paper there, obviously. It's Office Depot. So kind of surprising that a ream of paper now costs $8.99. $9 for, I guess I'm kind of used to, maybe I haven't bought it in a while, but it's usually around $3 at Walmart. So, anyways, I'm there. It's for convenience sake, I'm going to buy the damn stuff. So I get up there, and they have their counter set up really strange. The cashier is like, I don't know, probably 6 to 8 feet behind the counter. They have a big sheet of plexiglass up, and then they have this big blue line that's about 6 feet from the counter. So at any given time, you can't come in contact with the cashier at all. You have to put your goods up on the counter, and then the cashier will step up and tell you to step back behind the line behind you. So, anyways, you're basically 12, 15 feet apart trying to conduct business. So I put the paper up there, and he asked me if I was a member of their rewards program. Not, honestly, I don't know. I haven't shopped there in years. So, anyways, he says I could look it up by your phone number. So I give my phone number. No, it's not there. And he says, well, do you want to sign up? It's free. And I'm like, okay, sure. What information do you need? Name, phone number, address, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, well, here, just take my driver's license. Oh, God, no, ma'am, I can't. No, nothing can come behind this plexiglass. You stay behind that line. Okay, fine. So, anyways, I'm like, just never mind. He's like, well, then it's going to be $8.99, $9 for a ream of paper. But if you sign up for the program, it's 2 for $12, meaning $6 for a ream. So, kind of forced. I'm going to have to, do this. So, fine. So he's shouting at me because I'm so far away from him. And my responses have to be shouted back because I'm yelling through a mask on my face, over covering my mouth. But anyways, for God knows who could hear, but I had to provide my phone number, my name, so first, last name, my address, and my email. Oh, and my birthday. So I'm shouting at this guy through glass that's like 12, 15 feet away from me, giving him all of my personal information in order to save a couple bucks on paper. Okay, maybe I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was so aggravated. But anyways, so I did it, and it's done fine. So this woman was next to me at the register next to me, and she bought like a printer copy machine, something big, in a cart. So as she's coming up behind me, I of course have to be behind that blue line, 6 feet from the cash register. And she's like, "Excuse me," and like, "Ma'am, I don't know where to go. I can't go forward. I can't go any further back because there's a row of merchandise behind me." And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I walk all the way to the left to get out of her way. And I looked very upset. And I was. And she's like, ma'am, are you okay? And sometimes you gotta be careful when you ask something because people tell you the truth. And I said, no, I'm not fucking okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay with this mask. I'm not okay with being 15 feet from the cashier in the cash register. I'm not okay with being told that I have no choice but to do these things in order to buy paper. So, then I just said, is anybody okay with this? Are you okay with this? Is anybody okay with this? And if you are, why are you okay with this? It really upset me. And anyways, I took my receipt and my paper and I left. And I'm not a person that cries. You could probably cut off my left arm and I wouldn't shed a tear. But I was upset. I was so upset that I got in my car and I felt tears like right here. And I'm like, I'm not going to let the city and the county. They can dictate whatever they want about how I have to live my life, but I'm not going to let them get me upset. I'm just not going to let them get me upset to the point of tears. So I took a couple deep breaths, took a sip of my drink, regained my composure, and off I went. But I was mad. I was really, really angry. And I guess the point of my video is just to share experiences like this, and I hope other people will share experiences that they have as well. I get the mask thing. I get it. If it's for you, that's great. I myself have tested negative for COVID twice. I don't have the COVID. I'm not sick. You're protecting me and you, but I don't care. You wear your mask. That's fine. I would not want to wear a mask, but I have no choice if I want to ever buy anything. But the whole point of the matter is, today I felt so violated. Violated not only because I'm being forced to wear a mask, but violated because I had to scream personal information 15 feet for God knows who to hear. And again, I understand my choice. I didn't have to do that. I could have spent $9 for me of paper, but that's not the point. It happened. It's over. I'm over it. And I'm really over it. I will never go back there again. Mask, no mask, whatever. I'm going to start shopping in Lake City and not Gainesville anymore because it's really, really upset me today. And from what I understand, it's like this everywhere. So I guess this is the new world we live in and I am not happy with it and I'm not okay with it. And if you are, again, I respect it. That's fine. But I think it's ridiculous. I think we should not allow this to happen. Where are they going to stop? When are they going to stop? When are they going to draw the line? Are we going to live in masks for the rest of our life? Are our babies going to be born and we have to put a mask on them? I just don't understand when the line is going to be drawn because I've already had it up to here. And whatever, but it's what it is. And I don't have to be happy about that. So anyways, I just hope things get better and I just want to share my experience with you and please feel free to comment and share your experiences. And again, it seems senseless. Maybe it was just the last straw as to what upset me so much, but I felt violated. I felt violated. My rights felt violated. And like I said, I gave my personal information out to anyone who could hear me within shouting distance. So there's that, and looking forward to anything that might come of that. But anyways, I hope you all have a great evening. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. These are the things that I will be speaking about in future videos. Like I said, my personal experiences, and I hope it just encourages you or inspires you to have these conversations and discuss these things because it is current world affairs. It really is important. It does affect all of us. So, please have that discussion and talk about it. It's okay to be mad. And it's okay for you if you want to be complacent and accept all this. It's not okay for me, but if it's okay for you, then God bless you. So have a great night.